The beloved wife of John Legend, known for her cookbooks as Chrissy Teigen, is under fire. Recently, there's been news about old tweets of Chrissy's resurfacing. I don't think a lot of us expected this kind of behavior from her at all because she's always seemed like a nice person. But you won't be thinking that after this video.
Her cookware line was apparently just dropped from Macy's website.
Hi, everybody!
Hi, everybody!
Public place, you did it.
It's right now, and I mean, it really is an honor, and I see.
God only knows, but it's in tribute to all the people that we lost this year.
It was hypocrisy, Teigen.
Chrissy Teigen is a 35-year-old American model. Not only is she a model, she is also an entrepreneur with her own cookware line and an author who publishes a lot of cookbooks. She has also appeared in many movies and TV shows such as Lip Sync Battle and Hotel Transylvania 3.
So excited when David actually reached out to me and asked me to be a part of Hotel Transylvania.
Chrissy Teigen is married to the famous singer John Legend. They have been married for more than 10 years and have 2 kids with each other. In 2011, Chrissy began to tweet harsh words to Courtney Stidham, who, by the way, was 16 years old at the time. Courtney was also married and taken advantage of by a 51-year-old actor by the name of Doug Hutchinson. Courtney said that the relationship was mentally and emotionally abusive, and because of their relationship, they got a lot of flack, but it was mostly Courtney that was getting all the flack. Chrissy Teigen didn't make the situation any better for the 16-year-old, who was already dealing with the hate she got from multiple strangers, celebrities, because of her marriage to Doug, as well as her scandalous outfits. So, she decided it would be a good idea to make fun of the way the girl spoke and encourage the minor to unalive herself through DMs. This, along with her other bullies, such as Courtney Love, who according to Courtney called her a, and Joy Behar, who had a field day calling Courtney a, led Stidham to consider the idea multiple times, and because of the harassment she went through as a child, her self-esteem and confidence were affected. Courtney wasn't the only minor Chrissy bullied. In 2013, she called Farrah Abraham a, and an actor who was only 9 years old at the time, cocky. These tweets were vile and should have already ended her career, but these tweets get even worse. In one tweet, she says, "Seeing little girls split half naked is just ... I want to put myself in jail." I'm not too sure what about this tweet is funny, or maybe she's just using the joke excuse to mask her predatory behavior. This quote-unquote joke would only be funny to predators, not normal people who are not sexualizing little girls. In another tweet, she said, "I'm about to Anthony Weiner this kid." At first, I didn't know what this meant because I didn't even know who the person she was referring to was. But upon research, I found out that this guy was a politician and was also involved in multiple sex scandals. In 2016, he was in another scandal where he had sent explicit messages to minors, and now he's a sex offender. So, Chrissy, what are you saying? That you're going to send explicit messages to a minor? Because that's what it sounds like. Okay, this one's just disgusting. In this tweet, she said this: "A belly and a shirt with the small sexy toddler on it saying number 1, duh." And then she added this guy, Chad Kramer. Not sure who this is, but let's just acknowledge the double standard here. Great example, because if a man said this, especially an unattractive male celebrity, the earth would come down. The streets would be chaos, fires everywhere, because how dare a man, right? And I say especially unattractive because when it comes to pretty privilege, you can really get away with a lot, including predatory behavior. Then there's just this disrespectful tweet where she said, "Lindsay adds a few more slits to her wrist when she sees Emma Stone." No, this one's actually hilarious, Teigen. Joking about someone slitting their wrist, someone who's attempted. before. And here are some more tweets. Look at these tweets, guys. It's so many. How has she gotten away with these? I believe the tweets about pizza relate to Pizzagate, a conspiracy theory that went viral in 2016. It's about these emails that had weird secret messages, weird codes linked to children, celebrities, and pedophilia. This whole situation is pretty similar to the whole James Charles situation, because no one really expected him to be a predator. And after time and time again, there were allegations, but people just went on to believe they weren't true because prior allegations were proven to be false. But a lot of the allegations made against him did turn out to be true, and now he's basically canceled. With Chrissy, she has been seen as a nice wife of a musician for a long time, even after she has tweeted disgusting things, but now she's really getting it. 10 years later, Chrissy Teigen has decided to apologize. Who's gonna tell her? You? Me? Okay. Chrissy, you forgot to unblock Kourtney. I would think if you genuinely wanted to apologize, you'd maybe apologize to her in private before, and she claims she tried to reach out to Kourtney, but I don't think so, because that's not what she said. I don't think it's that hard to unblock someone, and even if you're not tech savvy enough to unblock someone, but you are to tell somebody to themselves, you could have had someone do it for you, an assistant maybe, or John Legend, your husband. Kourtney said she forgives Chrissy, but like everyone else, she doesn't believe that her apology is genuine. This apology is not an apology. Not really, at least. Chrissy just wants to save herself, and I believe this because Chrissy had Kourtney blocked on Twitter. All these years, she didn't reach out to Sidon, not once, and just acted as if she did nothing wrong. And now she wants to apologize, now when the tweets are surfaced. When celebrities and influencers get in trouble, they come out with this apology. This performative apology. I mean, same thing happened with David Dobrik. Once his sponsors started getting upset and dropping him, he was like, whoa, let me get my act together and apologize. Back in March, before Chrissy Teigen left Twitter for some time, she said this. I would have thought she'd look back on her bullying towards Kourtney and say, hey, I know I used to bully someone, and now I think it's time to apologize because I now know how it feels to get bullied. And think of how her kids might turn out. If they see their mom bullying someone to the extent she did, her kids might do the same. Even worse, maybe. Not only that, but the crap her kids might get because of her actions. Target has stopped selling her cookware in their stores, so it seems that Chrissy isn't getting out of this one. And I hope Kourtney gets better in time. Can we also talk about how people are feeling sorry for her? Because she was so young back then. And I think she was probably in her 20s, mid-20s even. I know that we all do things in the past that we regret, but are we just going to look over all these tweets? Because if it was just one tweet, okay, maybe we could get over that, as long as she takes accountability and apologizes. But this was multiple tweets for a very long period of time. From her thinking it was quirky and funny to joke about Lindsay, to her joking about seeing kids who are half undressed doing splits, making her feel like she needs to go to jail. It's just weird, and the bullying. You're telling me we should just look over all of that because we are not right to judge, we're not perfect either? No, she needs to take time to realize what she did and reflect on that, as well as apologize to everyone that she's wronged. I don't even think she apologized to that 9-year-old. And this whole, I was so young back then excuse is so overused. These TikTok stars were using it when they were exposed for saying the N-word. And you just have all these people saying it, and granted, I know, that is a valid excuse, but the fact that a lot of people are saying that is just wow, okay, so you guys don't know how to be respectable human beings? Did your parents not raise you right? I just hope that people continue to speak up about this because it just gets on my nerves how she got away with this for so long. When I found out about this, I was disgusted. It's genuinely surprising, but then again, a lot of people these days, especially in Hollywood, they get away with these things. And yeah, I hope the best for her. I hope she can grow from this. And again, I hope she apologizes to every single person that she bullied, harassed, etc. Because this is not okay. I just feel like with these tweets, she just tried being quirky and different and unique and really funny with these problematic tweets, but really, she's just being weird and disgusting. I could be wrong, but she definitely deserves to face the consequences of her actions instead of being able to go on like this did not happen at all. That's all for today, everyone. Comment down what your thoughts are on this situation. Did you see it coming? Are you shocked? Do you think Chrissy Teigen is actually going to be canceled? Make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you all in the next video. Stay safe, stay great.